So the current numbers I'm working on right now to renovate this thing are somewhere around $10.5 million. And I got to try to figure out how to make those numbers work. And that doesn't include the first floor. But here's an issue. I got to look into the RHID, because I think the RHID on levels 2 and up are more forgiving than the numbers that I was quoted. I think the recapture rate is a little better. And I really want to do this project. I would like to try to figure out how it makes sense. But the main thing is what you got to understand. With a uniform development agreement, it doesn't cost the taxpayer money. Because this can sit there, is as, where is, and you're only going to get, I think you get $12,000 a year in taxes on it, which is more than that building over there and more than that building over there. Think about it. That building over there pays less tax. I'm pretty sure, I know for sure on the AT&T building, it only pays like $3,500 a year in taxes. And then I think this is less. So the worst building in Topeka pays more property tax. Where's the justice? Where is the justice in that? That post got a lot of likes. I ought to bring that post back up. I'll go back and find that. All right, down here at the jail, adding the mental health room, $25 million. Well, even if we would have spent $10 million on my idea, which I tried to get the jailer to do, we could have saved taxpayers $15 million. And then Carrie Higgins, she definitely, and Barry Feaker, they'd be one to put that one stop in there. All the mental health people upstairs. It all comes down to what, just common sense. Yes, that's connected to the jail, but is it worth $15 million? Look, we could have condemned this road. We could have attached these. We could have had a hallway. We can do things differently if we think outside the box. Speaking of boxes, oh man, if you ever want a beautiful view, get on the roof of that building and look over at our skyline. It's really beautiful. And the plans that Greg Schwartz did on behalf of the owners of that building, it's beautiful. Hey Greg, plug in Schwartz Design. I think what, you got $25,000 in upfront fees to build a saloon over in Ward Mead? I'll tell you who the winner is in this town more than anybody. That's Bartlett and West. I think Neil Dobler has done more for Bartlett and West than anybody known to man, being a Bartlett and West employee. It'll be nice to have Earl McIntosh taking over. I hope part of that takeover is not Neil Dobler's endorsement. I hope that doesn't make you have to be part of Bartlett and West. But we could go out to 37th and Gage and talk about Elevation Parkway. Do you know that you paid $2.5 million for a set of fully engineered plans to Bartlett and West for a road that will go nowhere? But that's the system around this joint. The only reason to be mayor in this town is the Jetto vote. That's the only reason. And then do your best to try to talk people out of stupid ideas like buying the hotel, like funding the AT&T building, like not collecting taxes on Lawrence Bay, like giving $1 million in rent to the Wolf's Camera building, to paying a consultant, Benish, $3.5 million, to being mean to developers like Sterling and Blake Scott that want to bring Chick-fil-A and Whataburger in town. And then you add another $1.7 million because they probably got a mouthy broker working for them. And Braxton's going to make sure that that mouthy broker pays. Uh-oh, I just crossed against the light. You saw it. Sorry. So don't get mad at the guy for Lawrence Bay. I'm not going to go turn myself in for that. I couldn't see with my sunglasses. These glasses are extremely dark. I couldn't see through the light. But don't get mad at the guy that owns Lawrence Bay for not paying the taxes. Get mad at Rich Eckert. You can always get mad at Kevin Cook. Did you see Kevin Cook in his high fashion, his hat display? Kevin Cook, the fashion model for hats. And then you can always get mad at Jetto, because think about it. There's been 40 meetings of Jetto, Joint Economic Development, that they could have solved Lawrence Bay. They could have had it on the agenda every time. What are we going to do about Lawrence Bay? What are we going to do about Lawrence Bay? 40 meetings Jetto has met. Then it comes right down to city council for not collecting on the specials, because most of the money in arrears is the specials. I think what's changed in the universe is information being let out and talked about. Thank you, Elon Musk, for the freedom that you gave us in X. Used to be called Twitter. Besides the Jetto vote, the mayor, I think really the second most important thing the mayor could do is to get the Citizens Commission. So we got to engage the public. We've got to get people on boards and part of the program that aren't just lackeys of the chamber and Go Topeka, the NGOs, the Greater Topeka Partnership. I liked the comment I made last night. Hit the mayor right between the eyes with that one. Was, we have no draw in Topeka. People are leaving in droves, especially the heads of the Greater Topeka Partnership. There's a little something. Now, I think the young lady left and Matt left just to get a better deal. And there's nothing wrong with that. You should never hold that against them. God bless them. It might be a whole new pool of people with more money than the slugs we got around here. They can tap into more and better salary and benefits, but not giving notice. There's something wrong with that. I got fired from a job down in Clearwater. I just didn't fit in with the group. But we negotiated a severance package, and there was a period of time. It wasn't just like walk out the door. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, hound dog. Hi, buddy.
She's coming so she can get petted.
You want to get petted? Hello there, girl. How you doing? Mahomes. You a Chiefs fan? Oh, I'm sorry. You feel jealous? That's a puppy, right?
She's 11 years old.
11?
He says, I see a friend. Yeah. He says, I
Oh, you want your belly rubbed?
That's about the same way with him. It's a 24
She came from the Humane Society.
Oh man, you got out of jail free.
Yeah, they was getting ready to put her down because she's deformed because she's backyard bred.
Oh.
And I was like, you're not putting her down. She's going home with me.
What's her name?
Frenchie.
Hey, Frenchie. That's from
Girl.
the movie Grease.
Yeah. Are you gonna poop?
Oh, Frenchie. Heather, can I pet this one?
His name is Bear.
Hey, Bear. Hi, buddy. You guys are good dogs.
Pooping? You are. Damn.
Frenchie's got to let it out.
Yeah.
You feel better, Frenchie? All right, y'all have a good day. Hey, if nobody's told you they love you, I love y'all.
Oh, thank you.
Plus those two dogs. You know Frenchie loves you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's rotten.
She's rotten. I love that dog even more now she's rotten. Ooh, Frenchie needs a bath. A French bath is just put on some more cologne and perfume. Hey, je m'appelle Henri, très bien. Although I'm going down to the showers. Woo! Those are good dogs. Man, just think how lucky Frenchie is. Got out of jail. But a jail where they euthanize you. Huh. It's kind of like living in Topeka if you're not a member of the chamber and go to Topeka and in the real estate business. They euthanize you by putting all the money in different places. But that's a really deep analogy that you couldn't relate to. But you can if you live commission to commission. Oh, Cheryl. Cheryl Shepard. How many people? Nobody's rude to you. Can't imagine. All right. Getting kind of a slow start today. But I sure enjoy that flavored coffee down at Julie's. All right. Let's see. Somebody's talking. Ooh. I think I got some fleas for Frenchie. Woo. Okay. I gotta go wash Frenchie off. All right, I love you guys.